In the face of great challenges, UNICEF Belize, in partnership with government and civil society organizations and NGOs, made great strides in championing the cause of Belizean children in 2022. As we entered our sixth program cycle, the start of the new country program 2022 to 2026 came at a critical time when simultaneous and interconnected shocks at global, regional, and national levels impacted children hardest. As a response, UNICEF has been mobilizing resources and technical support to aid the government and national partners to recover, rebound, reimagine, and build back a better Belize for its youngest citizens. Refining the data ecosystem for children. Positioning children's rights in the national agenda with solid evidence to inform policy, strengthen systems, and co-create innovative approaches to drive results for children was therefore central to UNICEF's first year of the program implementation. In 2022, over $500,000, $1 million Belize dollars, was invested in refining the data ecosystem for children, specifically around childhood nutrition, health, water, sanitation and hygiene, WASH, protection, and parenting. These included the first ever evaluation of the child protection system to access, across the life cycle, how to improve protection for children. A breastfeeding survey was conducted to understand how to improve exclusive breastfeeding and transitional feeding, advancing a resilient and responsive primary healthcare system. Significant progress was made in building a resilient and responsive primary healthcare system. With support from the government of Japan and UNICEF Global Support, over $2 million Belize dollars was invested in strengthening cold chain, enhancing equipment, integrating zero-dose vaccination programs, building the capacities of health personnel, and generating evidence. UNICEF technical and financial support contributed to the development of the maternal, neonatal, and child health quality improvement framework and the establishment of the first ever quality improvement unit in all district hospitals in the country. In partnership with the Ministry of Health and Wellness, UNICEF launched the Adolescent Health National Strategic Plan 2030, prioritizing 11 critical pillars, including provisions to address mental health, nutrition, and participation among adolescents, promoting shock-responsive social protection system. UNICEF Belize progress in contributing to an inclusive, equitable, and shock-responsive social protection system was noteworthy in 2022. An initial analysis and desk review were completed in preparation for the development of the National Social Protection Strategy, a costed social protection floor, and the National Coordination Mechanism on Social Protection through the Resilient Belize Joint SDG Fund Program. Over 900 children from migrant families received cash-based support at no cost to beneficiaries. This innovative digital payment approach, with DigiWallet as the financial service provider, is a major milestone in enhancing the national social protection system and contributing to the timely disbursement of cash transfers. Transforming education across the life cycle. UNICEF supported the government and key stakeholders to close learning gaps, bridge the digital divide, and improve connectivity. UNICEF was instrumental in leveraging an important partnership for early childhood education between the Government of Belize, Mission 4.7, and Think Equal, launched at the Transforming Education Summit. The initiative aims to deliver a comprehensive and holistic program to equip preschool children with the foundational skills necessary for social and emotional learning. The program, which will be rolled out through a phased approach, will be adopted in every Infant 1 and Infant 2 classroom across the country. Furthermore, technical support was provided in the drafting of the revised National Nutrition and School Feeding Policies to be completed in 2023. Building resilient schools and communities. Key elements of UNICEF's humanitarian strategy were implemented to ensure the provision of safe water, hygiene kits, and proper sanitation for children and women in collaboration with partners. The supply of over 30 water tanks to 15 schools and 50 migrant communities contributed to provision of access to safe water, reaching over 12,500 beneficiaries, including children. Strengthening policy frameworks and social workforce for child protection. The CO has successfully supported the government's response to migration, particularly the National Amnesty Program 2022, the third of such programs since the country's independence in 1981. The program has provided an opportunity for UNICEF and other United Nations agencies to strengthen their support to ensuring the rights of migrants, improving their access to basic social services, and fostering social cohesion with host communities. Since the launch in August, UNICEF, IOM, and UNHCR have supported the preparation of applications of over 6,600 people for submission at various mobile hubs across the country. The National Child Justice Steering Committee successfully completed the third year of implementation of the Child Justice Action Plan. UNICEF also partnered with ILO on the development and the launch of the 2022 Child Labor Policy and National Action Plan. In terms of private sector partnerships, UNICEF Belize also renewed its Memorandum of Understanding with BTL, with a strategic shift from an annual agreement focusing on SMSs for U-Report to one of shared values and interest in advancing children's rights over the duration of a 5-year country program. The CO signed a service contract with DigiWallet for humanitarian cash transfers, a partnership now being explored by the Ministry of Human Development, Families and Indigenous Peoples Affairs, and WFP for cash-based support. This year, we also continued our advocacy for children's participation, affording children many opportunities for them to have a seat at the table. Through U-Report and Nexus, children are consulted on matters that affect them, and our National Children's Parliament takes the views of children to the highest level of decision-making in the country. To date, 2 pieces of legislation have been tabled on education and violence, with the latter in the process of being adopted. UNICEF remains committed to championing the rights of the children of Belize and will continue building partnerships to accomplish our objectives and making Belize fit for its children.